for this project, hi Mochi, you'll need a cat. You will need obviously a wine glass. You will need some glass etching cream. You'll need some stencil vinyl preferably, but any sort of vinyl will do. And some sort of applicator to apply the glass etching cream because you don't want to hurt your skin or your nails or whatever. And a pair of gloves just for that extra layer of safety. And obviously Cricut Design Space, in addition to any of the Cricut models ranging from the Cricut Joy all the way up to the Cricut Maker 3. It just needs to be able to cut out a stencil. Let's get started. I have linked all of the products that we'll be using in this project below in the description for super easy access. So if you just want to shop them, that's, it's all there for you. And I'm gonna take my cat out of the room so that she doesn't futz around with my supplies. Okay, so now that you've downloaded the wine template, we are going to open Cricut Design Space. And if you haven't downloaded Design Space for whatever reason, check in the video description. I will have the link there. It's free to download and absolutely necessary to make anything on Cricut. Here we go. Hi, Mochi. She's still helping. So we're going to go to New Project in the upper right-hand corner. All right, so this is what's called your canvas in Cricut Design Space. For this particular project, we're going to go over here to the left-hand side on the toolbar and press Upload. All right. So now once you're here, you're going to press Upload Image, and then press Browse. And then you're going to select the wine template that you've downloaded, and it's going to look like this. Mochi. Sorry, she's stepping on my keyboard. Now that you have it uploaded, you're going to press Upload down here, and then literally it's going to show up right here. Add to Canvas. And then wait a few moments, and now your SVG cut file is here and ready to be made into a template. I personally made mine around 4.5, but obviously you can resize it, however large or small you want it to be. Press Make It. Okay, now honestly, you're supposed to select the size of mat that you're using, but I find that it kind of doesn't really matter for smaller projects like this. And then you don't need to mirror this. So press Continue. You have to wait, and then it's going to ask you to connect whichever Cricut you're using. Okay, and then once it's connected, either via Bluetooth or via the USB cable that comes with your Cricut, you are going to browse all materials. And for this particular project, we are going to select stencil vinyl feature and then press Done. And then personally, I prefer to do more pressure, but you could leave it on default if you wanted to. And after you're done with that, you just load your tools and materials, and you're going to just follow the on-screen instructions. So the next part of the process is something that is known as weeding, which essentially means we are just removing all of the vinyl that is not part of our stencil. So here I'm removing each letter one by one to complete the phrase and create a stencil. I'm going to take a little bit of rubbing alcohol. Wipe down the surface to make sure it's free of any debris. Grab the stencil. So I'm gonna mix up my etching cream solution really well. Use my paintbrush applicator to apply it. I'm gonna mix it once more again just to ensure it's really smooth, and then begin to apply a thick layer over top of the stencil. And obviously you want to ensure that you're getting every last bit of the stencil. I'm gonna speed it up here for you guys just so you don't have to watch, everything. So once everything is covered thoroughly in a thick layer, I'm going to wait 5 minutes, and then I'm going to check back in on it and just sort of move the etching cream around to ensure that everything is fully saturated and everything's fully covered, and then we're going to wait 15 minutes. All right, now for the grand reveal. I have some warm water on paper towel. And obviously still keep your gloves on for this. And my craft room does not, quote unquote craft room, does not have a sink in it, but ideally you would have a sink just nearby. Oh shit, it's not good, is it? Fuck, see, that's why you would want a sink nearby. To just sort of handle this a little more gracefully than I am right now. You could literally just rinse it under tap water if you wanted. All right, I might actually go do that right now just to make sure this is nice and clean. I'll be RB. Okay, so now it's time to actually remove the stencil after I've rinsed it under tap water. I'm just slowly removing it now, and the design is not going to look quite as intense while it's wet as it does when it's dry, so don't worry about that. And here is the actual result. Cheers, everyone.